Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about Daredevil because there's official news apparently that Daredevil is coming to the MCU. Well, not to the MCU, Disney Plus. Well, season 4 anyway. I'm gonna call it season 4. It's not really a reboot. It's a soft reboot, but let's be honest, it's not really a reboot. It's a continuation. They just have to call it a reboot or whatever. It's the same actor. It's gonna pick up with some of the similar story plots. They just have to make it a little bit different. That's all it is, really, pretty much. But yeah, Daredevil season 4 is coming to the MCU, and people are totally excited. And I'm like, that's great and all, but let's really break it down to what that means for Daredevil, because we already have a supporting character that's getting a TV show, Echo, right? And a lot of people, the only reason why they would be watching it to see if Kingpin and Daredevil will show up, right? You will want them to show up in a show about a Daredevil supporting character who's irrelevant, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. Who the hell cares about Echo? Do you care about Echo? No, I don't even care about Echo. I didn't pay her ass no attention, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She's not that really important of a character in the universe of Marvel, and on top of that, she's literally a mutant taskmaster. That's all she is, pretty much. And I think they put a mute woman that also don't have a leg for some godforsaken fucking reason, who just happened to be Native American for godforsaken reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like the coincidence, right? Damn, she Native American. She also is mute, and she has one leg too. Holy crap, diversity, right? Diversity, inclusion. But now that Matt is coming back to Hell's Kitchen, I need people to understand, like, don't get excited. Don't get that excited. And what I mean, what I mean is that don't get too attached to Daredevil, especially Matt Murdock, because what's going to happen is it's going to be another bait and switch. This is my prediction, and I believe this is what's going to happen, where a lot of people who are talking all that smack about Netflix or whatever, y'all gonna wish Netflix kept Daredevil and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if any of you guys haven't been keeping up with Chip Zdarsky's run on Daredevil, Elektra has been Daredevil as well, and she actually has a suit as well. So I just need y'all to understand that what's gonna happen probably is Daredevil in his own series, because this has been a trope in the Daredevil comic books for a long time for some reason, is they love putting Matt Murdock in jail, and somebody needs to protect Hell's Kitchen. Well, they need a Daredevil, and who's best in line? Well, Danny Rand was Daredevil for a little bit while he was out. Peter Parker kind of was also a stand-in for a little while, but now we have Elektra. And Elektra, if you guys don't know, is Matt's former lover who was assassinated by Bullseye, who was brought back to life by the Hand. And of course, you know, the Hand is a shady organization that is one of Daredevil's enemies, and also Elektra's as well. And you guys know Elektra disappeared after the Defenders, so we never saw her we never saw her in season 3. So there's a chance that the actress who plays Elektra can come back. I don't know, maybe, but who knows? Who definitely knows? Because I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to see, right? Especially like if she's willing to come back or not, because we do need a Elektra. They might recast her, who knows, because they recast like the Warrior 3 in Thor, I believe. So maybe she can be. The reason why I'm saying it, because the actress who plays Elektra is also in a show on ABC called The Cleaning Lady, and I don't know if this show got picked up for another season or not. But if they're bringing it back, she might not be able to do it. We'll see. You know what I mean? Well, we will have to see. That's something that we're going to have to definitely check out. So it's just something we have to think about right now. And like I said, Elektra right now is currently Daredevil as well. And Matt Murdock is out of jail, but he's also Daredevil. So there's two Daredevils, Daredevil Matt Murdock and Daredevil Elektra Nachios. And the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is because we had a bait and switch. And the reason why I was telling people to be cautious about Daredevil coming to Disney Plus is because of Moon Knight. Moon Knight showed me that Disney do not understand some of their characters. And another thing is Disney is not willing to go there with their characters like Daredevil. Because if you guys remember season 1 of Daredevil, it went there. It went to dark places. It talked about dark themes, and it was the talk of the town. The same thing with Jessica Jones and the first season of Luke Cage. You know what I mean? But then you look at Moon Knight, who is a similar street character, who is dark, gritty, like Daredevil. You barely saw that. You saw a bumbling idiot being rescued by his wife and just going through the motions of being a hero, and barely was Moon Knight half the time. And that's what I'm saying. The reason why I'm also saying this about Daredevil is because it gives an opportunity to use the recent run of Daredevil where Matt Murdock is being accused of being Daredevil and they place him in jail. And for most of the series, I'm talking about season 4 of Daredevil, he's in jail. He's in jail trying to prove that he's not Daredevil. While the city needs a Daredevil, Elektra Nachios steps in and she's going to be Daredevil. That's what's going to happen. I know some people are going to be like, no, that couldn't never possibly happen, Trey. Yes, it can, and it most likely will happen. This is something that they've been doing. They've been bait and switching us for a long time. You think Thor Love and Thunder isn't going to be the same thing? No, they're going to bait and switch us where Jane Foster is going to be the bestest ever. She's going to be better. Of course she is. Of course she is. You know? Doctor Strange, the movie really wasn't even about him. It was really about Wanda and American Chavez. It is what it is. Don't sit up here and pretend like it wasn't. It was. It was. Loki wasn't even about Loki. It was about Sylvia. Again, it was. Hawkeye really wasn't about Hawkeye. It was really more about Kate Bishop. Again. So we're seeing these shows and movies from Disney where they're bringing us in with this traditional male character that we love and then depict them as a character and then either kill them off or retire them just for the female character to come in and save the day and be like, now I'm better. They might not be the same. They might not take the mantle, but at the end of the day, they'll be better than the male hero at the end of the day. And they'll demasculate Matt Murdock. They'll make sure that, you know, everything that happened in Hell's Kitchen is his fault because he's a white male and privilege and blah, 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 blah stuff. You know what I mean? It'll happen. It'll definitely happen. Mark my words. It'll definitely happen. And then maybe people will like it. Maybe people won't. But you really think that Disney's going to really let not Deadpool, but Daredevil be his gritty self? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. You couldn't convince me otherwise, to be honest. You really couldn't convince me otherwise. I'm just saying, before anybody start, woo, this is amazing news, let's kind of not jump to conclusions right now, and let's actually wait this one out, see how Echo turns out. That's how you'll know if Daredevil will be good or not. We have to see how Echo turns out. If Echo turns out to be complete trash fire, most likely Daredevil will be trash fire. And it doesn't matter, you can like Charlie Cox all you want to, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. But let's not pretend like they're not going to use this opportunity for Elektra being Daredevil to elevate her as the new Daredevil. You know, that might just be, you know, Charlie Cox running out his contract, and because he's running out his contract or whatever, maybe that might be the way of them kind of ending his contract with two deals of like maybe a movie and a show to wrap up his story, maybe, and then maybe a death scene to give it a little closure while passing the mantle on to someone else, someone who's better than Matt Murdock, someone who is not a male, and that woman is either Karen Page or Electra Natrios. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make Karen Page the new Daredevil. It would make the most sense. Or they can even try to get Hellcat out. If you guys watch season 3 of Jessica Jones, you know that Hellcat, went off the deep end a little bit, and that could be something that could be also bringing back and plan on using or never using. Who knows? There's always a possibility. There's always a possibility for using those characters, those 3 characters I named. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I am happy that people are happy that they're getting Daredevil back, but we might not get the Daredevil that people fell in love with. And that's just the sad fact of the matter, to be honest. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.